tape right now because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden is the best Biden ever.
So Kamala Harris has done it again. She did an interview with Oprah. It wasn't an interview. It was a rally. It was a town hall rally. And even then, I'm telling you, you listen to this and tell me, this is how I would talk when I was on Xanax. If I took too many Xanax, this is how I used to talk when I was having anxiety problems, which I still have. I just don't take the Xanax for. But watch this. Watch this.
We love our country. I love our country. I know we all do. That's why everybody's here right now. We love our country. We take pride in the privilege of being American.
Even Oprah's like, oh, I can't take this shit. Oh, but did you see her? You see her? She's like, God damn it.
Oprah has been through some doozies.
She's like, oh my God, I can't. She's going on one of her rants. Watch. Here's. I'll play it from the top.
Country. I love our country. I know we all do. That's why everybody's here right now. We love our country.
Yeah.
She sounds. Do you know what that is? It sounds like you're clicking the Demerol. You're getting surgery. You click the Demerol pen. You know, you got the little pen to give you more fucking morphine.
That's what it sounds like.
I love our country.
Yeah, I love our country.
You love it.
We all love our country, right? More Demerol. We all love
it. Oprah the Demerol. She's got to sit through this.
All right, let's take it from the top.
We love our country. I love our country. I know we all do. That's why everybody's here right now. We love our country. We take pride in the privilege of being American. And this is a moment where we can and must come together as Americans, understanding we have so much more in common than what separates us. Let's come together with the character that we are so proud of about who we are, which is we are an optimistic people. We are an optimistic people.
We were.
Americans, by character, are people who have dreams and ambitions and aspirations. We believe in what is possible. We believe in what can be. And we believe in fighting for that. That's how we came into being, because the people before us understood that one of the greatest expressions for the love of our country, one of the greatest expressions of patriotism, is to fight for the ideals of who we are, which includes freedom to make decisions about your own body, freedom to be safe from gun violence, freedom to have access to the ballot box, freedom to be who you are and just be, to love who you love openly and with pride, freedom to just be. And that's who we are. We believe in all that. And so
she was expecting people to applaud, and nobody did it. She's like, "Oh, I got to keep going," and that's exactly. Watch, I'll back it up. Go ahead.
Yeah. I can't believe you didn't cut to Oprah dousing herself in gasoline.
Openly and with pride, freedom to just be.
No applause.
And that's who we are. We believe in all that. And so this is a moment where we stand knowing what we are fighting for. We're not fighting against. It's what we're fighting for.
Thank you.
Oprah's like, okay, all right. Okay.
Things are bigger, yet smaller. San Dimas High School football rules.
Look at Oprah or whoever that is who replaced her, taking in all that bullshit and trying to act like it means something. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you. Okay, come on, stop it. We got to get a black woman to be president. Stop it.
Oprah was like, if I didn't have a belly full of Ozempic right now, I'd have shit myself waiting for you to.
So she actually took a question from people who are struggling to pay their mortgage.
I hope she talks about them being middle class.
And she did another word salad. Here we go.
So, Madam Vice President, we are, like many, many young Americans, just experiencing a very high cost of living. We ended up giving up our apartment, moving in with our parents who were so gracious to take us in for over a year so that we could save money and ultimately buy a home, because that's what we thought the American dream was, to get married and buy a home and have a baby. And now here we are, and our mortgage is incredibly higher than what we thought it would be. And my sister and our brother-in-law are living with us right now so that they can hopefully one day do the same. And while it's beneficial for us because they help us pay off some of our mortgage, it's also beneficial for them because they can save on cheaper rent. But we really would love to know what your plan is to help lower the cost of living.
Yeah, first of all, thank you both for being here. And yours is a story I hear around the country as I travel. And in terms of both rightly having the right to have aspirations and
rightly having the right to have. Do you listen to what? Oh, here we go.
Dreams and ambitions for your family, and
look at her face.
Working hard and finding that the American dream is, for this generation and so many recently, far more elusive than it's been. And we need to deal with that. And there are a number of ways. One is bringing down the cost of everyday necessities, including groceries.
Oh,
so that's why
I know. I said, how will you do that? How?
You mean the groceries that got more expensive while you were in office? You mean those groceries? Here we go. She doesn't tell you how she's going to do it. But look at this woman's face. She realizes she's not going to get an answer at this point. She's like, oh.
Let me tell you something about people that have a public and private position. A bunch of them are going to secretly vote Trump while they publicly pretend they're not going to vote Trump.
Agreed.
That's what that tells me. Yep.
For example, price gouging, which is when, most companies and corporations are good, but for those bad ones, they take advantage of people, especially during a pandemic or extreme weather, and they end up jacking up prices, and there needs to be accountability and consequence for that. So I'm going to be taking on price gouging. But it's also about dealing with what we need to do around home ownership, right? So as someone mentioned during this film, look, I grew up a child of a mother who worked very hard. She raised me and my sister, and she saved up, and by the time I was a teenager, she was able to buy a home. And we grew up actually for a long time in an apartment on top of a child care center that was owned by the woman we called our second mother because she helped my mother raise us.
Oh my God.
Who cares?
She literally just said this 2 days ago on another interview about her mother and her second mother and raising a family. She's repeating the same stuff over and over again.
I love Walter.
Thank you for your question. First of all,
first of all, I heard people say this is I travel around. I am traveling.
The cost of living is a cost we all share with those who live on after us, as well as those who live before us, but are still alive, which should be all of us.
Walter Kern says the Oprah Harris interview is making the Oprah Prince Harry Meghan interview look like the Yalta Conference or a meeting of the Roman Senate.
That's a fair assessment. The Harry and Meghan, Oprah sat through that with a straight face. She was good. She did it. She sat there as they heard how hard their lives are.
I would have to say that Kamala Harris, when left to just talk to people, cannot help but shit the bed. She shits the bed. She has a mental breakdown every time. She just gobbledygook and talk. But she's exactly what the establishment wants. She's an empty vessel.
Look at Oprah's face.
Yeah.
Oprah's like, are you seeing this? Oprah's like, listen, you're going to have to try to kill Trump again because this ain't working. I don't know. Do something. Trigger one of those MKs and get him out of here.
All right. Well, that's it for today.
We're going to do locals.
Hey, by the way, I want to let everybody know who's watching. This is interesting. We're going to be going, where is it?
November.
We're going to be going to Columbus. Yeah.
Ooh.
So in November, we're going to be going to Columbus, Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, Louisville, Kentucky, Cincinnati, Ohio, and Lexington, Kentucky. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 2 nights in Cincinnati at the Go Bananas. That's the Friday, Saturday. And then Sunday in Lexington. So that's Columbus, Ohio, the November 12th. Dayton, Ohio, November 13th. Louisville, Kentucky, November 14th. Cincinnati on November 15th and 16th. So it's a Friday and Saturday. It's the early show only. Not doing the late shows anymore. 59. And then Lexington, Kentucky on Sunday. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Plus, we're going to be in Tempe. When are we in Tempe?
The 20th.
The 20th of October.
Mm-hmm.
20th of October, we're in Tempe. So we'll see you then.
And November 29th, Burbank.
November 29th, we're doing Burbank.
Ooh, but Columbus, that's exciting. To say hi to Leslie Wexner. He runs that town.
Really?
Yeah, Columbus. That's his town. Everything's the Wexler, this and that.
Oh,
that's where
really?
He runs his Epstein operation out of.
Okay, I'm excited. Yeah, so you can check it out on Rumble Live or YouTube. This was not Rumble has not come up with the money yet for the Rumble Live. So we're not going to have this new set. We have to build the set. We have to get the money first. So still waiting on the money from Chicago. I'm out of pocket on that one. I know people think that means different. That's saying. When I was a young man, out of pocket meant that you had to go into your own pocket to pay for something. And
well,
so,
it still means there's out of pocket, and then there's getting out of pocket with someone, which means when Patrice O'Neill, my friend back in the day, was like, I would never let Oprah get out of pocket with me.
And what does getting out of pocket mean?
It means running your yap at me like you can.
Oh, how did that come about, though? How did that? How did get out of pocket mean running your yap at me?
That's just black people talk. It's not even cutting edge. It's like from a long time ago.
I don't know.
It's like probably old now, but getting out of pocket, it's like, you watch how you talk.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so it will be a video show, but I don't know if I'm going to be calling it I'm not calling it a Rumble Time.
Oh.
Rumble Time.
Oh, okay.
According to our latest meeting I had with Rumble, our pilot was in Chicago on August 16th. That was our pilot. And then the actual season starts October 11th at Two Roads Theater here in Studio City. So
Community Notes, the old title.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out of here.
All right, see you.
Bye, buddy.
By the way. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, I have a couple things to read, and then we're going to be back on locals, ladies and gentlemen. Jimmy, you want to go over what's your priority with Malcolm right now?
Yeah.
And then come back in? Okay, stand by. Let me... Running around? I'm back. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so what a day. Somebody wants to know, when are you coming back to Connecticut? To be determined. To be determined, all right. And usually we try to go back to a place in a year. You know, you don't want to do more than a year. Less than a year. That's what I mean. I'm all confused. Here we go. If only the New York PD had deputy gangs like the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, FSO, SS. Soon your trust won't matter because you won't have choice. Nostradamus, that's funny. You think you want to go to these eyes wide shut sex parties with these elites, but then you see what they look like, and it's like, nah, I'm good. Thank you, Nostradamus. COVID was the warm-up pandemic, SS. Wilford, literal vampire, pot-bellied goblins are hobbling around, coming after us. Eric, it was digital orgy, Jimmy. All right. Get Dick Cheney on the show. Fee. How I felt when reading about how California University is allowing homeless students to sleep in their cars in the parking lot. Isn't that great? That's so nice that that's what the universities are doing here in California, right? Cost of living has gone up, I think, 38%? Americans comment, wonderful, great news, third world country, right, Hannah, sir? Our whole society is narcissistic structure/cult. The elites are the head narcs at the top, and they have many flying monkeys, enablers. Same dynamic as dealing with a narcissistic family. Hannesser. Eric says he was running the free clinic at the orgy. Zach, thank you, Jimmy. My band's vid Tim Pool push, not political at all, monkey. I don't know. I tried my best to read that one. Eric, we developed a new mRNA, boner vac. I was field testing it. Illegitimate scholar. Hey, Jimmy, if you have time to check out War Isn't Murder, Jesse Wells' great anti-war song. I just found it. You'll love it. All right, I'll make sure that he hears it, illegitimate scholar. By the time Kamala finishes answering, I forgot the question. Mackie 1-2. The only reason they let Trump win in 2016 is because the polls were showing a landslide victory. What's this one? September 27th. Oh, Rumble time. All right. Let's see. You might want to. There we go. The only reason they let Trump win in 2016 is because the polls were showing landslide victory for Hillary, so they didn't bother fixing the election. Everything was going according to Clinton's plan. The mystery of why. They only needed enough people to trust for a while to give them time to put in the place turnkey totalitarian prison, then trust or no trust, we're trapped. Hannesser, I think I read that before. Sending Kurt undercover, better off sending Grover from Sesame Street. J.M. Herbert, thank you. Let's see what this one says. I'm on a roll. Let's see what this one says. With your comedy tour, will you ever come back to New York City, one of the 5 boroughs? Yes, Peter, version 1. It's just we're working with our agent, and we have some dates to come back. And so we were there. Were we in New York this past year? Yeah, we were in New York at that one theater. I forget the name of it. I think that's the first time that I met Russell. So Peter version 1, we will be back hopefully. Well, 2025 is around the corner, right? Okay. The mystery of why. The right divides by illogical religious beliefs. The left divides by illogical beliefs about race, gender, and sexuality. Your vote doesn't matter. Narcissism, Satanism is the only candidate on the ballot. The mystery of why. Thank you for that one. What's this one over here say? When you coming back to Connecticut? Oh, I read that one for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me see. I tried to get to as many as I can. I've got some more down here. Chiplo, I just got my absentee ballot, and it's so nice to see more than 2 candidates' name on it. Multi-party system is a must in this country. I am in Virginia, by the way. 6 candidates now. Right on. And that was from Chiplo. My drunner, not even Oprah could eat that word salad. Oh, funny. I like that. That is funny. Funny. Not even Oprah could eat that word salad. After she was done with that love of our country garbage, notice she looked at the crowd. She was so zoned out, she made the applause sign fall asleep. Peter version 1. Hannesser, forced work is not freedom, and modern society, civilizations run on forced work. Slavery, agriculture, basis of civics is an enslavement system. Freedom is incompatible with agriculture and civilization. Hannesser. If only the NYPD had deputy gangs like the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. FSAO. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see, let me make sure. Okay, I got to that one by Mackie 12. By the time Kamala finished answering, I'd forgotten the question. That was Mackie. Just finishing up here, folks. See that one. Oh, Honolulu. That means I get a vacation in January. All right, I'm excited about that. I'll be wearing a tankini. All right. That's right. Don't laugh at me, Mike. I don't care what you say. Got that one. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We're going to go to locals. We'll be there in about 5 minutes. See you in a minute and see you next Monday. Bye.